Mike Ryan yesterday, if you guys were listening to the show late, it was amazing. I'm tempted to just play that last segment again here. Mike Ryan and I were joking around. It was like doing the show with Stugotz and Greg Cote was like doing the show with two goats eating garbage.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
It's a good show.
I mean, they were doing nothing other than making sounds.
Oh, that last segment yesterday? Yeah. I watched it back. I felt terrible. I mean, I just left you hanging. Like I gave you nothing. Cody gave you less.
It was
less than nothing.
I didn't think it was possible to give me less than you were giving me, but Cody achieved it.
Would have been the same audio quality if two billy goats were just eating garbage on top of that desk.
Yes, yes. It was amazing.
Kind of petered out towards the end.
What happened? What happened?
I'm not certain. I can't give you an explanation because I don't have one. All I could do is offer an apology because I didn't think it was that bad until I watched it back last night, and it was that bad. So I'm sorry. I truly am sorry.
But it's like
bad.
It's like you guys forgot that we were on the radio. It's like you forgot we were doing radio. I'm looking around and I see all these television cameras around us, and you guys seem. Mike, how long is that?
I have a pretty crude version. I'm trying to clean up right now, but it's about 5 minutes. If you want,
it's worth replaying just to marvel. And I want to hear it listening to how much angrier I keep getting over the course of the segment. Maybe B, to locate, if you guys can, where it is that you notice that I am growing exasperated because I'm noticing that they're not giving me anything and they have not yet noticed it themselves. And I want to see if there's anything in here, a syllable from Stugotz or Greg Cote worth anything.
I don't know how this is going to play because I haven't heard this segment, and from what I recall, it was awful.
Mike, I have no idea how it's going to play either.
Right. I remember you were texting me about it yesterday. You were saying something to the effect of, I have no other choice there than to yell at you. And I was trying to defend our position. I was like, no, it's good radio. It was fun. That's me and Cody just trying to annoy you. I don't want to do it too much. You have to tell me if it bothers you. That was me defending myself and Greg Cote without actually going back and watching the segment. Then I did that after I defended myself. Whew.
All right,
I am sorry, dude. That's not me annoying you. That's us being bad at radio.
I want you guys to just listen to Cody and Stugotz here with an antenna up for, are they helping Dan at all do the radio show?
I've listened to like the first 7 seconds in Q, and it made me laugh just because of how the segment starts, just sort of nonchalant, how ridiculous our show is.
I don't have any idea. I want to listen to it again because I left here yesterday with my fists clenched.
I'm sorry, man.
Because I was just like, what were they doing? It's like they short-circuited, both of them.
Bah.
Most dinosaurs were vegetarians. The T-Rex was an exception to this. Meat eater.
Yeah.
So that's what you've got. Most dinosaurs, though, I'm fine with those. Although I would argue that if the dinosaur knew what was coming, might have evolved from plant eater to meat eater.
Right.
If he thought that, I feel like the dinosaur would have been the top of the food chain.
Yep.
Although I did think they were bigger than that, though. 40 feet. Mm-hmm. I thought that's still pretty substantive, obviously.
But is that big enough to eat an elephant in one bite, or we don't know?
I don't think it is.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
In fact, most dinosaurs went soft as they continued to evolve over the course of time. There were more and more herbivores as time went on. In fact, many of the ominous-looking dinosaurs that you recognize in Jurassic Park would look totally different if you saw them. They'd be covered in feathers, actually.
The dinosaur is kind of soft. Gets a reputation for menace, but it's a soft big man.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, we don't really know the dinosaur, so
It sounds like we do know the dinosaur.
Well, we're starting to learn more and more, but
what are you talking about? Like during this segment?
We don't really
Are you
know
just faking
anything
it?
about
You're
the
just
dinosaur.
faking. All right, let's update the polls because you don't. I mean, you just got trapped in a conversation there that you wanted to contribute to that you didn't have anything for.
We don't really know these dinosaurs.
All right,
Okay,
you haven't read one syllable of all the papers that they handed us about the dinosaurs. Like you are so comfortable doing this with no information. Disturbingly comfortable.
You don't know.
We're starting to learn more and more. Is what you just offered. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh,
what are you doing?
I'm telling you, we don't know much about this creature.
They're a mystery.
Yep, they are. Yeah. I mean, did you know they're only 40 feet long? I thought they were bigger.
I thought they were gigantic.
Yep.
Size of skyscrapers.
Mm-hmm. Still learning, man.
Pachyderms.
Yeah.
What are you doing with pachyderms? You're now just uttering again
I
things
referred
that
to an
come
elephant
to your mind?
earlier.
I know, but are you just like, what the hell is going on around here? Are you just uttering things that, like, what? This is unbelievable.
Well, when I
that
hear
you guys have just run out of gas and you're just uttering words that are the first thing you think of, and Stugotz is just faking his way through the show. That's what's happening right now.
Through life, not just the show.
Yeah. No, that certainly wasn't the first thing I thought of. There was a link, obviously, between an earlier reference to elephants and the more formal
Why are you
pachyderm.
uttering a synonym for elephants for no reason about 30 seconds after we've discussed elephants?
There's a linear quality to the whole conversation.
Yeah.
You know, I hear silence and I want to putty it in with a word, preferably a 3-syllable word. Pachyderm.
I mean, you guys,
Learn. Live and learn.
On, man. I love you, man. I do. Really love you.
I mean, you guys are just stealing money. You're just stealing money. Like, that's not entertaining radio.
Oh,
that's
I beg
not
to differ.
I mean, you couldn't be any less prepared. They've been doing nothing but handing us dinosaur sheets the entire segment, and you were out eating yet another bagel, not doing anything in the way of research, anything. You come in here with flip-flops, and you just wing it and don't care if you're awful. Take no personal pride in your work. And sitting next to you somehow is the guy who just utters a word randomly. Like, I mean, let's think about your contributions to this show the last two segments.
Right.
Or just to speak what came into your mind, a single word whenever it came into your mind, no matter where we were in the show.
Right. I like to keep it extemporaneous.
Still learning about these creatures, man.
Yeah, you guys, I don't understand. I mean, Mike, help me out here. Like, I really don't understand. I don't understand how they get away with this. Like, I really don't understand. They've just quit on the show. They're just sitting here. They're not trying. They're on national television. They're on national radio. And neither one of them is trying to do anything other than annoying me.
They've devolved. It looks like those displays in a museum where you're just finding and discovering fire. Their interactions.
Can you guys give us anything here? Give us a thought. Give us, Cote, give us a sports thought. Give us a sports opinion.
First of all, it's not fair to say that I'm not.
This was the Dan Lebatard Show on ESPN Radio.
We still got him at the end. We still got him with the clock at the end. I really dislike that you guys have figured out formulaically that it's funny when I'm annoyed. Because I was genuinely annoyed there. I wasn't faking that. I was pleading with you guys to help me. And you were not listening to my cries.
Sorry, man.
Texter writes in, this is so boring and stupid. Guillermo, put it up on the poll. At Lebatard Show. Was that boring and stupid or uproariously funny? Because I do feel like formulaically we have somehow magically by accident ended up in a place where the worse it is, the better it is.